hard reset. Hopefully, thankfully, I was able to reconnect. I have no idea what's happening now. I've lost about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes or something. The sim is at 41%. Thank God. So that's safe. I thought for a moment that everybody had crashed, but it's just me. Let's look at the economy. And pretty much same as well. BSC is moving even further ahead. Lots of invasions happening. I'm just gonna zoom in somewhere. Okay, we got yeah, Cult has a couple of units here. PXS has 115 Avengers. That's not very much, but it's something. Got Phoenixes from BSC going back and forth. Okay, I think their main invasion is happening here. They're trying to take down some commanders. I don't see any commanders having lost any health yet, so let's see. Nope, it's looking good. Let me check the other planet here. NBT was eliminated, and now it's just Cult with what do I see there? One commander, just one commander left. Two commanders. They're rushing some G leads there, and a Zoo and an Aris, and Burn has destroyed them pretty much in the water, and is moving in now with the Zeus maybe, and some artillery. On the other side, PXS is not interested at this point in attacking because they only have 2 players and they have to micro. They have 1 player in orbit, and another one right next to the anti-nuke because they're microing their invasions. So they have a bunch of Phoenixes there that are not gonna last long. It's about 41 Phoenixes compared with 57 here, and there's more coming. So that's not gonna turn out well. And the BSC is moving a lot of units. 91. Okay, the sim is at 33Y. Let's see. I think there's fewer units now. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Okay, we're down to less than 6,000. Yeah, and you can see in the system view that pretty much the only people making invasions at this point in orbital is BSC. Oop, and there's nukes. There's 2 nukes going off by BSC, by PXS, and where are they going? I don't know where they're going. Maybe I missed something while I was away. Anyway, glad to see the sim at 33. 33 is playable. 42 will be even better. 42 will be very playable at this point. Okay, they're going on an orbital trip. Probably, you know where they're going? They're probably going to Cremona, where PXS knows where the BSC commanders are. Are they moving? I guess one of them has some damage here. These Phoenix is still surviving. These colonels now might take some down now, though. No, they saw them, so they're flying away from them. We have land units moving by BSC for tons of Avengers. 663. I guess they're preparing for to be invaded or something. How many units by PXS are these? I'm seeing I don't see any Avengers here. Okay. How many units are we talking about here? Not that many. 121, 7 orbit. Still I haven't seen the their okay. The 2 nukes are going somewhere. You'd think with all that eco, they could fire more than well, the eco is actually going down now. It used to be about 1,500 metal. Now it's down to 1,000. Meanwhile, Burn is sending. I think you know why? Because they took from a Cult. They took the gas giant, didn't they? Oh my God! Look how bare this gas giant is. Yep, they decimated Cult's patch there and they're expanding. So their eco now is twice as big as PXS. So the big player now is Burn. They have the micro, they have the commanders. Although they must have lost some players because I can see, you know, Cult, all the players are in, PXS, all the players are in, BSC has all the players, but some of the Burn guys have left. But they have so many, it doesn't matter. So their eco is going up. It's going up, and they have space to keep pumping out those jigs. Is Cult doing anything? Now look, Fabric is sitting there. Are they pressed on Peridian? They are pressed on Peridian. Yeah, these orbital platforms by Burn are just taking down Cult stuff. Burn's still in the game, and let's see the army. Still in the game, and who knows? Okay, nukes arriving. Is it nukes arriving or nukes leaving? Are they just passing through the planet, or? I'm not sure. It's funny that this front between Burn and Cult is 47 minutes. This front still hasn't. It's probably longer than that because of this sim dilation. It's probably we've been going for over an hour, I think, now. Okay, that's a good force here for Burn. Orbital force. Where is it going? They're just trying to finish off Cult. I'm looking at these orbital movements here, and I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, I think that some invasion might be happening by PXS. Two nukes, another one coming. Okay, I think that nuke is going for BSC's home ground planet. We see here a couple of tiers. Two of them. And are they firing on the ground yet? Nope. The laser platforms are firing though. Any nukes arriving? Oops, is that a nuke there that could have been a nuke. And yeah, that one tier is going down. It's just gonna smash on the ground. There's nothing for it to destroy though. And another one left. Yep. Let's pull back. I can hear a nuke warning.
Enemy commander in critical condition.
Two nukes just traveling around the sun there. I just don't know where BSC's commanders are going, where BSC's units are going. Okay, they're invading the gas giant again. And they have several clumps of forces here. There's a bunch of Omegas here, 7 of them. I think they're just gonna... Oh my god, PXS... Yeah. PXS has been totally... has been kicked off here, and you can see it reflected in their eco. Look, it's under 1,000 now. Over 6,000 for BSC. With the sim back at 41%, because the army count is like 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're under 6,000. We're well under 6,000 now, I think. Cult is out. Okay, and the cult is disconnecting to go to relieve the the server. So we're yeah, Robo's disconnected, all of them disconnected. So now it's BSC, PXS, and Burn left. The sim is at 41%, is doing good. And yeah, we see the BSC orbital units here finishing up. I don't. Okay, all these Avengers might be able to push these back, but the damage has been done, and PXS economy is in ruins. They have half of Burn's economy now, so it's up to. Yeah, definitely Burn and PXS have to have an alliance now, and both of them together they still have half of BSC's eco. Okay, let's. It's BSC's game really. It's just BSC's game, and okay, let's check this. Where the nukes are going. They're gonna go. They're gonna go on the on this planet here. The point is, are they gonna get a commander? And don't forget, there's anti-nukes. Okay, there's no anti-nukes around this commander, but I don't think that PXS knows where he is. And then there's another. Oh, okay, let's see them. Where are they going? And they're going. Yeah, right next to this. It's been evacuated. Look at that, nothing. Just a few slammers and levelers. Of course, when you send your nukes like an hour earlier, you know, when you have to, the planets are so far that. Yeah. Well, maybe next time we should put, you know, make one planet and then all the other planets are orbiting around it, so that there it's moons, and then you can nuke. So that's maybe what I should do next time. Yeah, let's go back to the system view, and mostly BSC in orbit. Look at this stuff. What are we talking about? We're talking about, okay, that's not that much, all things considered. That's just what, one orbital battleships and 175 Avengers. That's not that much. 3,000 for 3, 4, 5, 6,500 units again. About sim at 41%. I guess because all these players disconnected, the sim is doing better now, even though there's about the same amount of units. So it's playable now. And it's just a waiting game now until BSC wipes everybody out. This planet is safe and sound. This planet, Cult is gone, so Burn is moving in, trying to, you know, build up this eco here. It's not much, but it's something. And are they fighting between them with PXS? No. They're just they keep it to their own. Burn has most of this planet now, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commanders. BSC is getting some intel from this soon-to-die orbital satellite. Let's go back to the system view. There's a fuck ton. Can I say that? Fuck ton of BSC stuff, and even a nuke from BSC finally in orbit. We're talking about how many Avengers? 334. Oh, you can scroll down. Oh, now I see. Now I see. Okay. Where's that nuke going then? It doesn't matter. It will take forever to arrive wherever it's going. Really now, it's the gas giant. The okay, PXS is rebuilding. So kudos to them for that. For rebuilding, and Burn is kicking BSC off. Burn's eco is rising fast. Look at it. Soon it's gonna be half what BSC has. So if they can just keep that up, with the sim back at 51%, the game could go for another hour, and who knows what might happen. Because look at they have all these all these players, so they can really afford to micro stuff well. They can really afford to send like people with Avengers to harass, to kill some jigs, some of BSC's jigs, you know. But of course BSC, you know, is yeah, they're going around with these Artemises here. The Artemises, yeah, they're going to be taken down from the Avengers, of course, but they're doing some damage before they get taken down. Meanwhile, these Artemises are better defended from the on these Avengers, and they're doing big trouble for PXS. And PXS just doesn't have the number of players to micro this stuff and to micro all the other stuff they have going. Look at it. They have this stuff, and then at the same time they're trying to invade. Let's check the system again. Well, no, they're not really trying to invade anything now. I don't think they have enough units to invade anything at this point. They can just about defend their holdings here. They're still building tiers. I don't think that's a good idea at this point. I would just go for extra Avengers and Artemises. Same at 41%. 4,000 units, 5, 6. Seriously? 6. We're back at back at 6,800 units, but fewer players. So Sim is holding up. Yeah, we got another, we got a big, this is the fight for survival for PXS. Let me see the economy. Is it, okay. See, remember a little bit while ago it was 800, now it's up to 1100, so they're definitely holding on there. But look at BSC, 7,000. Look at their energy. 1,400k plus. Yeah, maneuvering here. Let's see how many. What we're talking about. We're talking about 139. That's not that many Avengers. And then 100. Yeah, about 200 versus 130 or something. And there's more coming. But on the other hand, on the other side, you got a fuck ton of 16 orbital battleships. I have no idea how well these do against Avengers when they're massed. I think they're doing pretty good. Yep. The Avengers just pulling back. Couple of jigs here from, I think, from PXS exploding. Burn is rising. Their eco is doing well. I don't think that BSC is attacking Burn at this point on orbital. So as long as Burn just keeps it up, they might be able to, while PXS is getting the brunt of the attack. I don't think the BSC realizes yet that the big enemy now is Burn, is not PXS. Yeah, the orbital war continues to march in the dark expanse of space. Okay, let's see what's happening here. All these Avengers are falling on the battleships, on the Omegas, and they're pulling back now because the Artemises have their reach. Yeah, it's not looking that good. How many are we talking about? 155. And there's a Helios now. No idea what the Helios is doing on a gas giant. Okay, now BSC might be okay. They got reinforcements coming in. Yeah, lots of. Look at all this shit coming in, and they're gonna try to take on both. Meanwhile, nobody's touching their own gas giant. They're gonna take both Burn at the same time as PXS. And let's see, 200 Avengers here. 60 Avengers. They're pulling them back because they might be losing them to PXS's jigs. Yeah, BC is gonna crush both of them. Still, Burn's eco keeps rising. It's gonna reach 3,000 soon, but for PXS is under 1,000 again. They were up to 1,300 for a while. Sim's down to 26 because how many units? 5, 6,000, 7,000. We're at 7,000 units again. But lots of them are dying, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, we got a orbital war here between Burn and BSC. It's very easy now to cast because everybody has the correct color. So on the other side, Yeah, BSC's they're wiped out. PXS is wiped out. They cannot come back from this. It's up to Burn now. That Burn is not gonna hold out. It's GG. Look, they're being attacked from all sides. 3 different sides. 3 different sides, and yeah, it's GG. I'm just gonna really quickly look at the planets. Nothing here going, and then BSC is even trying to attack at the sort of attack here. Nothing's happening here. Etir's waiting in orbit. Burn has a lot of stuff. I don't know how they're gonna leverage it. I don't think they can. They're almost at 3,000 now, Eco. That's good, but what's happening on the gas giant? PXS is microing their last units. They took them out. They sent them somewhere else. I think they're still trying to. They know they lost the gas giant, but they're trying to hold their part of the Peridian with them probably. And these are, oh my god, unit cannons. They're going for the snipe. They're going for the unit cannon snipe on Cremona. And it's desperate, but BSC only has 3 commanders, so it's not unthinkable. I mean, they might get 1 or 2 commanders. Not going to get all of them, but it's a good play. It's a good play. It's unexpected. How many of them are there? We're talking 13 unit cannons. That's considerable. That can do some damage if they have the intel to know exactly where to put them. Let's go back to the gas giant, man. Meanwhile, BSC hasn't even bothered to fill in this bold patch here. What's the point? I mean, I'm sure they're not even using all their eco. They're gonna crash the server if they use all their eco. Okay, so now Burns, I think Burns, it's gonna start going down. It's still not going down the eco, but it's gonna start going down soon. They're mostly destroying orbital factories now, I think. Look at that. 378 Avengers, and they're being microed to take down Jigs. And on the other side, yep, it's hopeless. So the main play here happening is what's going to happen with these unit cannons. Are they? I think they're. Many of them are at 100%. So I guess. Let me see. Are they already firing? No. I guess they're trying to find intel now. To be honest with you, I don't think that the BSC commanders are bothered to move much. So if they knew where they were, a ping went off. There's 2 nukes from BSC going somewhere. 3 nukes from BSC. They're going for the planet, of course. There's nothing else they could shoot. They can only shoot Peridian. Are they going for the... oh, they have seen the unit cannons. There was a BSC orbital radar there, and they've seen... okay, and now we got nukes going in by BSC, hitting nothing. Hitting nothing because you know, it was fired ages ago. Probably something decent was there earlier, but and we got orbital radar here by BSC again. So you see orbital factors here doing nothing from PXS. PXS is well under 1,000, and even Burn now is feeling the pain. They're gonna go under 2,000 soon because there's gonna be nothing left on this gas giant for them, I think, soon. And BSC is gonna get its second win, second victory of Clan Wars. Yep, they're just mopping up the eco, and then I guess all the commanders are on Peridian. All the PXS commanders, and Are these unit cannons going to be fired anytime soon? Not that I can see. Mopping up. I don't think that the BSC is even going to bother rebuilding the building in this gas giant. What's the point? Just mop them up and then invade. Yep. It's gonna go under 2,000 now for burn. Let's see how many units. Okay, now we are 4, 5, 6. We are about 7,000 units again. Yep, pretty much exactly 7,000 units. The only difference is most of them now belong to BSC. Okay, okay, we see nukes coming in and orbital fabrics by by PXS arriving on the gas giant, I think. What, to build it up again? Where are these orbital fabrics going? Meanwhile, why aren't these okay, these are these unit cannons ever gonna be fired? Okay, Burn has a lot of orbital units over their commanders to safeguard them from the inevitable orbital. Yeah, they're well under 2,000 now. There's gonna be nothing left on this gas giant, is there? Nope. Just a few jigs that have been taken down on this side. Still some orbital factories on this side. And PXS is trying to rebuild. Just that one jig. If we can get it up, there's still hope, guys. Yep, there's still hope. With 1/10 now, the metal of BSC. 1/10. Well, considering this was quite an experimental system, we wanted a change from the last couple of weeks. So this has a lot of metal. Obviously, it has the gas giants, and it proved playable though. Okay, invasion by BSC with tier there. Is it more than one tier? I can hear something. Is it the commander? Yeah, the commander that's might blow up. Yeah, the tier is following him around, and let's check his health. 56, 55. He's not gonna make it. 51, 50. How many tiers are there? I think it's just one, with some omegas following.
Enemy commander is damaged.
Yeah, he's gonna go. I think he's gonna take the tier with him. 17%, 13%. Is that the last commander? Yep, PXS is out. And there were more than one tier. There were 2 tiers apparently. And I think the music is coming back. I'm not sure. Yeah, and now that the first tier is going down, there's a lot of umbrellas around there. But in any case, all that stuff's gonna pop now. It's gonna disappear. The sim's gonna go up. Look at these units. They're just falling down. 500, 400. The sim 33%. Still. And all that's left here is this burn orbital, this burn presence. Oh, is that a nuke that landed there? I think. Yep. We're back to 41% for the sim. So now the end is gonna be quick. 4 times the eco almost for maybe, yeah, 4 times the eco for BSC. And burn seeker's dropping fast. Oh, a nuke's coming in by BSC. It took down some stuff there. Nothing too important. Oh, it took down an anti-nuke, I think. Let me pull out. And now we got... Yeah, the entire solar system is descending on burn here. Lots of units by burn. Lots of commanders sitting there waiting to die. How many commanders? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commanders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, burn brought the biggest team we've ever seen. 10 players. We've never seen before. We've seen a couple of times 9 players, but I know a couple of times 8 players, I think, but never 10. So they brought the biggest team, and well, they lasted. Oh my God! All to the end. To the end. They lasted to the end. Look at all that. All that was PXS was there before, and now we got tiers coming in from BSC. We pull out of the system. Oh, and there's 2 nukes from BXS. There's they're still flying, even though the people who press the buttons. It's gonna be like North Korea, you know. They're gonna fire. They're gonna fire at the U.S. and then before their nukes land, Trump will have just flattened the country. So they're still going. The game will be over. And these nukes will still be trying to... Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Nothing much. Okay, now they have both. And they're actually building... Are they building the other... No, they're not building. They just have units here. They're not building jigs. What's the point? Oh, and the last surviving... Yeah, the last surviving Avenger just got wiped out. Okay, let's go back to where the action's happening. And lots of Artemises are getting taken down by umbrellas. Burn has a lot of air on this planet, so although most of it looks to be bombers. I don't know if well, I don't know if BSC has the Phoenixes to send. How many Avengers are we talking about here? 200? Two tiers, 300 Avengers. Close. Seems at 41%. And we got 5,000, about 6,000 units again. And now we have, okay, 1 tier by BSC, 2 tiers by BSC are just falling down one after another. So many tiers in this game. Must have been like, I don't know, 30, 40 tiers at least. Overall. If only PXS knew how to use the unit. They've wasted so many of them. Although they did use a bunch, at some point they used about 4 or 5 of them to attack Cremona, and they did some damage, so I was happy about that. Are nukes arriving? What's happening? We got 18 orbital battleships here, 5 here, 8 here, lots of Fabers, 21, a nuke, 2 nukes, 3 nukes, 4 nukes. Let me see, where exactly are the nuke launchers? I see 4 nuke launchers here. And they're rushing nukes like crazy. Yep, 75%, 76, so this just looks like they're gonna take forever. Burn is not giving up. And all things considered, they still have a bunch of metal. Are they even, I think they're still trying to get the metal here, look. They're still trying to get the metal from when PXS dies. It's considerable metal. And I mean, look at the units. It's not that BSC has, they have twice as many. They don't have like, but it depends, what kind of units are they? So, what's happening? Lots of T2 boat fabrics going off from burn. Okay, we got a big orbital invasion by BSC, and they're just being, yeah, they just keep coming and coming, and BSC Burns orbital is just getting hammered there. BSCs, I think they have more coming in. Let me see. Yep. Yeah, well, that attack was dealt with. Still no commanders dead that I can see. Although some of them have lost a bunch of health. Yeah, they've seen the orbital battleship there, and there's more stuff coming in. Yep, yet more orbital. And they died. More forces being massed here. Let's see if there's more coming. Not for a while. Not for a while. Okay. The nukes are arriving. More units behind them. I'm sure that Bern will have seen the units by now. It's interesting to me that BSC is not trying to build jigs here. Good choice, I think. Why stress the server more when you know, you can win already? And yeah, these battleships here with some laser platforms are taking stuff down. And I think they're gonna be destroyed though from these Avengers, no? Maybe? Just about, maybe. Oh, they're pulling back. Yeah, it's tricky. And BSC is moving their units out, and now we have the first BSC nuke coming in. It's gonna take out some metal, I think. Oops, it was hit by an anti-nuke. Another nuke. And another nuke. They're going in the water. Oops, anti-nuke there, took it. And then that one hit. It's just gonna get some, what are these? Okay, a bunch of ships. Not much. Probably not even any metal that I can see. And then we got another orbital invasion. They're not huge though. Yeah, 24 Artemis. What is these guys? Do you even? Okay, whatever. Is there more stuff coming? Okay, the Phoenixes are coming now. How many of them are there? 132. That's decent. And some nukes here. Is it just one nuke? I think there's a bunch of them. 3? 4 nukes? Yeah, 4 nukes. 4 nukes. Well, considering they only have this planet, Burn still is holding up in terms of units. Oh wow! They're even rising in eco. They were about 1,300 before, but they're upgrading their metal here. So they're not giving up. They're not giving up. And I didn't put a Planet Smasher. If I had put a Planet Smasher, it would be GG already. But I didn't want to, with all this eco in the system, I think I already said this, I didn't want to put anything that could smash because we only have 2 planets, 2 solid planets. So I think it was a good decision because otherwise the game would have been over quite a while ago. Anyway, maybe it wasn't a good decision. I don't know. Maybe I should have put a smashable moon with like 15 Halleys or something like that, so that it could only come into play in the very late game. But oh well, next time. It's still interesting to see. Okay, this stuff here. 15 laser platforms, 4. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of stuff. It just looks scary, but it's not that. With a bunch of umbrellas, you can take care of it. There's umbrellas all over the place here. There's a Zeus with some air. I wonder how many phoenixes they have. Okay, let me just. They have 69 phoenixes, so that's on the planet. That's good. But I think that BSC is sending more. Oh my God, 2,600. They're really going up. 2,500. Okay, now it's going down again. I don't know why it went. Did they lose anything so quickly? Yeah, they're losing some metal here with all these laser platforms and umbrellas. Yeah. Let me see if there's any reinforcements arriving. Yeah, and now the Phoenixes are arriving. They don't have any bombers with them. So I guess the point is just to thin out the Air Force. 131, so they got about twice the number of Phoenixes here that Burn has. Yep, and Burn is moving with some Phoenixes. You cannot really tell how many there are when they're so close together. I would never have guessed 132. I would have guessed like 30 or something. Okay, they're just gonna make just short work of all these units there. While over here, these units are taking care of the water stuff. Still, Burn is holding up. Their eco is holding up. It's not collapsing. They're fighting it. They must be rebuilding on another side. Okay, now I think we got nukes coming in. The 4 BSC nukes. Oh no, it's a Burn nuke. What is Burn nuking? Must be a defensive nuke or something. Maybe it's going for the Phoenixes. Let me see. Oh my God! Look at all these nukes by BSC. The planet's just gonna. Are they still rushing nukes? Why wouldn't they? Yeah, look at that. Okay. And they got a couple of Zeuses there. They're massing their Air Force. Well, they might not have that many Phoenixes, but they have a bunch of T1 Hummingbirds, so... They're doing some damage. They're doing some damage. They might even win this battle. And the BSC nukes are arriving. Oh, unit cannons going out. Let's see where the nukes are going to go, because the unit cannons are going to take a while anyway. Okay, they're going for this metal. It's not a huge deal, but it's gonna go under 2,000, I think, now, the metal. Yep, look at that. It wasn't the best play. They're quite close to Commander even. Okay. The entire planet is black. Okay, I'm gonna go to see now what Burn is doing. They have their own okay. They have their own nuke going out ahead of their unit cannons. Meanwhile, there's so many BSC nukes in the in space. And as far as the total unit count now, we got 5,000 units. 51% sim speed. It's good. It's very playable. And we got, I would say, well, 13 players nominally, but I think we've lost a couple of burn players. So I think we got about 10 players probably. And though the clock here says 60 minutes, we're probably at least 2 hours in because of the sim deletion. So yeah, we're waiting for the BSC player. I don't know why we're waiting for the BSC player since it's so overpowered anyway. Might as well. Alliances. Well, there's no allies. Why would there be alliances when I have not enabled dynamic alliances? I mean, it's a team game. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's a mod or something. Well, not much happening here. Let's check Discord. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna crash now because I tapped out. Okay, I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna close really quickly Discord. So maybe that will help. Jeez, look at all these clans eliminated. 4 clans eliminated already. 4 clans gone. Let's see what BSC says. They should be able to continue. One minute. Okay. You got 4 times the eco, so 4 times the eco and about 2.5 times the units. So I wouldn't worry about it. What I'm worried about is that my mouse wheel is not working at this point. Yeah, I'm worried about this. My mouse wheel isn't working and okay, it's working now. Now that they okay, let's see what's happening with all these nukes. Nukes and unit cannons are crossing paths in orbital transfer. Nukes are gonna arrive first. I wonder if I can see. Yeah, I cannot see what units these are. Probably slammers. Okay. Burn is trying to rebuild here on the on their erstwhile gas giant. It's not gonna happen. This is the BSC gas giant. This is the BSC base home planet. It's just swarming with units. And finally, the burn home planet. That is still, you know, they're still rebuilding. Oops. Where's the nukes? Where are the nukes? I know I heard them. Okay, we got one arriving. It's gonna go around the gas giant and then... Oops, and then, yep. Around, and then it's gonna come this way. And then it's gonna enter the planet here. And if I can find it, if I can find where the hell it's going.
Enemy commander damaged.
It might already have been, it might have been shot down by anti-nukes. The moment, oh, okay, I can see it here. Okay, it's going to the teleporter with some defenses and a couple of T2 error thing. Lots of stuff, yep. Another nuke coming in and nukes going off from burn. More nukes arriving. Okay, let's see this one first. Okay, more infrastructure there. Nothing to no commanders or anything. I think these are the the burn nukes going off. Okay, more stuff for burn to rebuild. Let's look at the economy again. They're still hanging in there. They're still well over 2,000. Maybe they're managing to rebuild on this gas giant. Nope, they've been wiped out again. BSC is building now.
Enemy commander meltdown imminent.
Tiers by BSC. Yep. Look at how many tiers here. 4 are being rushed. Okay, another nuke and it's going right next to the commander there and it's gonna get him. Let's see that. Yep, almost dead. Okay, finally something hit. Rushing anti-nukes here, burn. Lots of orbital launchers. They must have been there for a while. Let me see if there's any more nukes coming. Another nuke is coming right now. Let's see where it's gonna go. Going around the gas giant, turning around, and now it's in Peridian's orbit. And another one coming. Okay, let's see where it's gonna go. I don't see it anywhere. I still do not see it anywhere. And I'm expecting 2 now. Okay, there we go. Oops, yeah, it was shut down. He went pretty much straight for these 2 commanders, but they have a bunch of anti-nukes around them. More nukes coming. I think if I zoom out, there'll be a bunch of them coming. There's about 4 of them. Oh, I totally forgot about the unit cannons from... Oh my god, look at all these tiers! How many tiers? How many tiers are we talking about? We're talking... Okay, I gotta see how many tiers these are. We are talking 20 tiers. 20 freaking tiers, man. And lots of support stuff. Well, I also want to keep an eye. They're going to take a while, though. Yeah, so next time, I should probably not have 2 different planetary orbits. Because that's all you get when you get that. You get long orbital transfer times in the late game. So maybe we should have just everything being a moon of a single planet. Okay, let's follow the fate of these 2 burn nukes. They're just now arriving in Cremona. Jesus Christ, all this tears go. Okay, and we got see, that's where the unit cannons went, and they're doing some damage, but they're far from a commander. They're just destroying some Some umbrellas there. Okay, the nukes. Oh, okay, one nuke. Two burn nukes. No, they're going in nowhere. Oh, no, they're going nowhere. Nope. Didn't happen. Meanwhile, slammers are destroying some stuff. Maybe they will bring BSC's metal under 8,000. Okay, I want to see now what's happening here. We got lots of orbital battleships here from BSC. 26 or something. Oh, and why is Burn moving again? Burn is sending more unit cannons out, and I don't know where they're taking their orbital force, but they're taking it somewhere. The sim is still at 41%, and I think I'm crashing again. I think I'm gonna crash again. I guess some German stuff because my laptop is from Germany. And that's it, I crashed. Am I still streaming? I am still streaming. So let's run PA again. Reconnect. And I'm connecting again, so look, 3v10, v3, v2. Actually, it was there were more than that. Yeah. Okay, we're getting back in the game now. Yeah, that's the order in which first APA was annihilated and the rest. Oh my god. Look at that stuff. I guess I just want to really quickly see what Burn is doing with all their invasion. Nothing much for the time being. And now, yeah, we have a lot of stuff here from BSC finally arriving. It's not gonna get kicked off. It is definitely not getting kicked off this time. And are the tiers close? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The tiers are gonna arrive right now. So let's see how many of them. Let's just get. Yeah, I think that if you have too many tiers, they should be able to blow up the planet like the Annihilator. The tiers, I think, is bigger than an asteroid, or just about the same. I think it might be the biggest unit in the game in terms of volume. Yep, they're right here. And we're talking why you want tiers? 17 tiers. It's like they're not dogs, dudes. They're not dogs. Says 18 tiers. My God. Eighteen tiers. They're still not firing the lasers. I think they need to get close to enemies to fire the lasers? Can they fire it on bare ground? I'm not sure. They're fanning out. I really want to quickly check here what Burn is doing, the Burn stuff that's being sent. There is a lot of orbital forces and there's a couple of nukes coming. Okay, are the tiers, have they started blowing stuff up or? I think maybe it's not such a good idea to, okay, if the first tier here is has started lasering stuff. Yeah, these there's lots of umbrellas here, so it's gonna take a while. These bombers are gonna get destroyed by battleships, I guess. Okay, now we got some tiers working together. 3 of them, 4 of them are firing at this point. Let's check the army tab. Still 5,300 units or something. Okay, finally this tier is, look, it's burning through stuff. Let me really quickly check back in Cremona what's happening. I think burn stuff's arriving now. Or did it arrive and I missed it? Yep, it arrived and I missed it. There's nothing by burn anyway anymore on yeah, the tiers are just raising stuff. Come on, me, brah. Commander's moving away. Eason. Look at all look at all these commanders here, just sitting here around their nukes and anti-nukes. Well, it was a deserved victory for BSC. The first victory was also the first Clan Wars, so this is Clan Wars number 8. So they got 1 and 8. So they had 6 defeats in between, but they came close to, like, I think twice or 3 times they came close to winning. Once the server crashed. The other time they crashed their own moon into their own planet. The other time they arrived right at the end, but they lost to PXS. That was a good fight for both of them. So, you know, they were gonna get another win, and they got it in spectacular fashion. Look at that. One tier's going down, but there's like 4 of them right here raising stuff. And it was still the same at 51% with 5,100 units. Any action in Cremona? Just an orbital fabric I think I saw from Burn. But nothing, just 1 Avenger in orbit. Meanwhile, look at all these orbital fabrics. How many there are there? 53 of them. Who knows where the fuck they're going? And 1, 2 gas giants for BSC. Still at 51% the sim. I would be thinking that you'd be doing better. Lots of laser platforms. They should be able to kill some of these umbrellas. Lots of umbrellas together, and it's quite. You need to waste a lot of units there to break through. The tiers, meanwhile, well, the tiers are safe at least from space because there's no. Okay, Burn has some Avengers, but they're occupied on the other side. Okay, 4 tiers here, just raising everything. As Zeus running away from them. and then 3 tiers on this side. So at least BSC now knows how to use tiers. I can hear something about to explode, but I don't know what it is. What is that? Are they building a Ragnarok? Oh yeah, it's a Ragnarok, isn't it? Where exactly is it? Is BSC building it or? Oh, there it is. Yep. And 40% to explode. The tiers are still doing their work though. The tiers are still moving forward. Yeah, I think that lag aside, this was a great game. We got 2 new clans in. We got several players. Burn brought, I've never seen soft tripod before, so he's new. And then Lauren brought his 2 friends called Rafa and Turek. And then the Effect the Coast came, is gonna bring in Ban at some point. So
Enemy commander, explosion imminent.
Let's go and check the Yep, and the planet is about to pop. They're moving the tiers away. I wonder if the tiers are gonna blow up. I don't think they're gonna blow up. Whew.
Terrestrial planet annihilated.
Look at all those. Where are these tiers are gonna go now? They're just being moved to another orbital transfer. And that's it for Clan Wars number 8. 17 minutes on the clock, but it's probably more like 2.5 hours. And BSC gets their second win, their first one since Clan Wars number 1. And now Burn, BSC, and PXS each have 2 wins, and Team Exodus also has 1 win. And we also have a crash. That was Clan Wars number 4. Server crash, nobody won that. Okay, so we're gonna be back next week with Clan Wars number 9. Maybe we'll have a system by Elite Sardokar, the Burn leader, next week for something different. Or maybe we're gonna, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to talk about that. See you guys next week. Take care. Hope you enjoyed the show.